doors right now, okay? Because we got so much like high energy that we have to share with you guys. We have to come outside because it's just, we're going to blow the top off of the roof of wherever we are. So I'm outside here with Destiny and Kamunto. You know her as Josephine also. They are the city directors for the Holistic Business Network in the DMV area. They just had their first official debut event and it was sold out in Maryland, in Bowie, on my birthday, August 4th. These women rocked it. Like an amazing group of people that got to showcase their businesses and then amazing group of attendees that came out. And I saw you guys doing the raffles and people won prizes and people got to connect with some amazing businesses. Guys, you got to share. Tell us what happened. I'm so excited about this.
I'll start. So first off, our event was sold out with vendors, maxed out. We maxed out our goal, and then we maxed out our amount of ticket sales. So it was just like incredible. Like our first event completely sold out. So everyone's energy was just very high. Everyone was excited to be there. Everyone had great feedback. They loved the event. They loved the vendor options that we had, the variety that we had, and then the actual activity,
Okay.
the speed networking, where it was fast paced and everyone got to talk to everybody. That was great.
Mhm.
And then we had a special guest come out. One of the vendors was actually a open mic poet. So she did a poem on health, and that was just so cool. It was just a great feature for everyone to really be themselves during this event and speak about what they do and who they are. And it inspired some people, some of the guests that came who want to be vendors. They want to start a small business. So to hear people's stories, what they want to get involved with, people were even excited to learn more about Juice Plus, which Kamuto is going to have to talk about that.
Mhm.
So that was a great part of it. And then we had some great music. Um, and the food at PJ's was so good. Oh my gosh, I wish I could check it out. And lots of people were buying up beignets.
Oh my God. I did not know about the live poetry. Like that is these women did such a phenomenal job of their first event. I mean, I was telling Cordera some of the pieces and she was like, "What? That is amazing. You guys just blew it out the pocket." And even what you're sharing now is even more than I knew. So I'm even more like, "Oh my gosh, you guys definitely have set a high standard for these events." Josephine, tell us
Well,
your
oh no, Destiny, how we gonna beat what happened? How we gonna surpass this? You know,
I know.
incredible. And Michelle, the poem was not part of a plan at all. We had finished our speed networking, and then Desiree, we talked, remember? She comes and whispers in my ear and she says, I do open mic and have a poem. Guess what? I didn't even ask her what kind of poem it was. I was like, whatever you got, I'm sure it's going to be good. And it was the perfect, I'm telling you, you could hear the drop of a pin in the room when she was speaking. And Jess, I think you recorded. Did you record the whole thing? If you didn't, I know someone recorded. I'm gonna get it. It was
oh,
beautiful. It crowned everything for the day. And when we were there, we arrived. I told Destiny I was like quite anxious in the morning, but when we arrived, the vendors were there like 5 minutes before time. We were done setting up 10 minutes before the event started, and then shout out to PJs of Bowie, please. You're gonna tag them on this.
yes.
Ira and Michael Tyra showed up. She said, I'm just here, but I'm gonna leave to go to my other location. I just wanna make sure you guys are safe.
Oh,
Such gracious hosts. And
from the
because she was
beginning.
leaving, we were going to start around 4:30, and this and I were like, okay, we need to introduce Tyra. People need to know who this woman is that is such a community oriented person.
Mhm.
She does events there every weekend. I'm telling you. And so we started the event 15 minutes earlier than we had scheduled, and everything was on time. I'm like, what event starts on time and ends on time?
They were
What is
excited.
that? And the energy, Michelle, as everybody's coming through the door, it was, you know, how God just places you in a space, there's nothing you did to be there, but everything was step by step ordained by God. I can tell you that this whole thing was just spirit led. That's all I'm going to say, because we are all believers, and I can tell you that the energy in the room, and like this is said, at the end, people were asking, when is the next date? The vendors were like, I am it. Don't bring, and I'm like, we don't bring two vendors, the same thing for product or service. And some of them were like, okay, I'm stuck with you guys. And so it was so much fun. So after the event, just remember, you're like the best partner ever. How can I even say this? Like I'm telling you, we just connected with Desiree. I only met this daughter of mine. I can call her daughter because she's so young, teaching me tech stuff. Let me tell you. But we have really just blended,
Mm.
and we told ideas and we just go. She's such an impromptu person. And I'm like that sometimes. At the
Oh,
event, we're like, what should we do next? We're like, oh, we got everybody here now. Let's take a picture together before they go to their tables. Okay, we're taking a picture. Oh, let's do a shout out for Michelle. Nothing was
oh,
planned.
that was the
And
best.
all that just happened. So the energy in the room, it was just incredible. And all the vendors showed up. There was just a few people that didn't come because they had death in the family or emergencies. And the fact that we sold out 5 days before the event tells you that our community needs this. I was on a phone call this morning with somebody that works with the red light therapy, and she was like, "There's nothing of this caliber on the East Coast up here where we live. How do we get this moving on a regular basis?" Like, she's already asking us to do this.
Oh my
Michelle,
goodness.
I can talk all evening. I don't know what else I can say. Listen, and the vendors were so generous. We had 5 you know,
Some
raffles.
amazing prizes, I'm sure.
Amazing prices. Somebody won a massage 60 minutes. Somebody won, like everything was holistic. Microgreens were there. People won that. And people went home wanting to do better for themselves. And, that's the whole idea of us bringing services together. Everybody left there saying, I'm empowered. I'm inspired. I need to do better for myself and my family.
Oh, that is so good. And that is the reason that we started bringing these people together to learn of all these different holistic modalities available to them. You guys, I mean, phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. I'm so excited and I hope to be with you the next
Yeah.
one that you guys host, which I'm sure you're already like looking at the calendar. And people are wanting it. So, the need and the want is really there. So excited to join you at the next one.
Yeah.
I'm just so proud.
Let me elaborate on something Daisy said. She said, like at the event, when people are talking and sharing about their businesses, services, and products, what was so captivating is everybody that was there was a story behind why they do what they do. One lady, it was incredible. She had 2 autoimmune diseases on 11 different medications. That's our poet lady, but
Wow.
now she's down to one medication, I believe, Desiree,
Yep.
and it's on a low dose for maintenance. That is why she does lymphatic therapy drainage.
Yep.
There were so many stories, including why myself I started on this wellness journey of Juice Plus. And of course, I'm going to tell you this is the best thing ever globally. Juice Plus has research, it has, I mean, it's plant based, and we get to grow our own as well. We have tower gardens. So there's no better way to do this than to bridge our gap. So me and Desiree being there, this is what we know, this is what we are practicing. But how can we do other modalities besides the food we are already consuming that we know is amazing, 33 plants all in a capsule, how can we incorporate other things to help us in overall well-being? So if you missed it, you are hearing about it, so don't miss the next one.
You don't want to miss the next one. And I have to give a special shout out to Juice Plus, helping me to get to be the person I am today and to share this message, because
Yes.
I have had so much growth within that business and sharing what I do with Juice Plus and learning of all these different modalities that can help people. So, health is a continually learning thing. And the more you learn and the more you know, the more you can incorporate. So I'm so glad that we could bring this to the DMV area and you guys rocked it out. I love that you guys have such great chemistry, that you guys worked within each other's strengths. It was just amazing partnership. Guys, you don't want to miss the next one.
For sure.
Yeah.
Working with business
And we're gonna do a shout out here. You know,
never
Destiny had close friends that came to support her. They didn't know what to expect, but they showed up to support, and they won amazing prizes. I had friends that showed up. They didn't know what to expect, but they were like, "We're just coming to support you," and they left inspired. So to our
Oh,
family and our friends that came alongside us, we appreciate you so very much. Like Michelle, shout out to our Juice Plus community. Michelle and I are surrounded by holistic practitioners.
yeah.
We have a slew of doctors, nurse practitioners that are all in this arena, and we've been growing. Myself, that's how I've been able to be who I am. The development, the growth, all offered for free. I don't pay for those webinars. How incredible is that? So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you want to join the
Priceless.
community? You're most welcome. It's just, it's worth it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
and I
love
and
that
I
small businesses grow and flourish.
Yes,
And just being able to help them has been
yes,
great. Um, so yeah.
yeah.
I will give a shout out to Destiny, because Destiny helps to support businesses with their marketing. Like, she does web design. So if you are a small business looking to up the game in your website and what you're doing, Destiny is definitely a great resource for you. So these two women here are phenomenal. You want to connect with them. I am going to tag them on this live after I'm done, and I'm going to find a way to download it so I could put it on Instagram too, because this needs to be everywhere. And I'm going to put it on YouTube. Watch. So
Yeah. And
super.
Michelle, before you go,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to do the shout out. This is to you, Michelle. You are the brainchild behind this, and you have no idea what this is
Oh,
doing. You are creating. You are a trailblazer, and this is a legacy in the community for years to come. So shout out to you and thank you for sticking with it. I know when you started was not easy and it's still not easy, but the word is out here and the people are getting the results and they're getting blessed. So for you watching and you wonder, what is this holistic business networking? Hit Michelle up, Google that, and Michelle will put a link there for the website. Check it out. You can be a sponsor for this event. You can become a member of Holistic Business Networking, and we will be showcasing your business nationwide.
mhm.
Okay? Yes. Thanks,
Yes.
Michelle.
And I want to say thank you too because I couldn't think of a better birthday gift to give my auntie than to have Holistic Business Network, my first Holistic Business Network event here in the DMV. So I'm so happy I could have done that, and that's
Yes.
something that you got for your birthday.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. It is so funny because Destiny was like, I didn't even get to call you. Well, she was busy out there hosting this event in my honor. So I do not even mind, because you guys totally just rocked it out. And I like that so much joy. And I'm so happy for everyone who got to experience that, to see, you heard about it, but now you got to experience it and see how amazing this event is and how it brings community together, and how these two women have taken the time. Uh-oh. How these two women have taken their time to bring this event to you, because they saw how special it was too. So thank you, ladies. If anyone listening is in the South Florida area, we are having this event tomorrow in Miami at the Love Life Cafe. So join us there at 6:30.
Sorry.
Yes.
Letting everybody
Stephanie loves that restaurant. It's amazing. Join us for mocktails and a mocktail happy hour. So come on out, join us, get to experience this for yourself. If you've already been to one, you already know. Thank you so much, ladies. We're excited for what's to come for you guys.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Everyone enjoy.